mangy mods to the Dogs of War.
And welcome back to the Dogs of War. So it's been a little while since the last video. A lot of things happened here in Louisiana since then. Hurricane, and had to work quite a lot, but trying to get back into it and go ahead and finish up these Bladeguard veterans, which I found in the last several games that they are really good. Last game I did a deep strike, or brought them in from reserve, the back of the field, and charged in and slew a warlord. So these guys, with their armor save, they're pretty resilient, and I think I'm going to be carrying these. These are going to be probably in most of my lists, just because how well they can do. And if you can turn them into a lone wolf, or something like that, when one of them's left, they're even that much better with re-rolling hits and wounds. So with this, we don't have very much left to do. So what I'm looking at is probably, let's go ahead and get the yellow here, Ireland Sunset on the shoulders here, the pauldrons, and we'll see what's else that we have. We'll probably mix up a wash, and I'll go over that with you again, to darken some of the things up. And I think we have a couple of red details to do, the purity seal there, and maybe the eyes. So we haven't put any shade on any of it yet. So some of the shield here, we'll want to shade some of that. And I don't know if I'm going to do the Reichland flesh shade on the gold or not just yet, because I kind of like how they, how he's looking, that shine there. So I don't know if I want to. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens. So let's go ahead and let me get my eyes on and see if we can't get some yellow started. I'm pretty sure, like most things that you are painting yellow, it's going to take several coats there. So let's see what we can do here. All right, let's see if I can stay on camera too. Been a while since I've actually painted. I did some basing here with my daughter's army of Necrons. Let's get up camera, and I'll show some of that off as while we're waiting on paint to dry. And I've nearly came up with a recipe for making my own cracked earth bases. So that's going to be pretty neat. If I can get that recipe right, then I can have what I thought is that I could have whatever color that I wanted, without having to go over it with a dry brush, or to make the color and paint it and try to seal it and then have it flaking off and stuff. It was so it was something that I played with. Went through a lot of failures, but I did have some success, so I'll show that to you. So let's I'm going to go ahead, while we're waiting on that initial yellow to dry there, I'll go ahead and get See if I can't get the eyes. Well, let's do the purity seal first here. And I'll see if I can get the eyes. Flowed on pretty well. That purity seal looks kind of small. It wasn't as good of a deed that he did to get that one, I guess. Maybe. Let's see what we could do in the eyes there. A lot of times I'll mess that up. I think it may be by trying to spin it. So let's get a little bit there. Yep, I did. Maybe it's a glow. Not so bad. It is pretty bad. I don't know. I think it'll be okay. Oh, I didn't get the top of the print. Nobody would probably see that but me. Alright, get the brush dry. And do I chance it? Who's painted yellow and for the paint layer, trying to put the next one. Sure, nobody. Lots of layers. Here. Alright. Don't work the paint too much because that's what causes it to tear, and you work it too much, friction causes heat, and I'm sure that's what causes it to not act correctly. So while we're waiting on that one to dry, I'll show you what I've come up with. I was pretty proud of some of the mixture, and I won't go over the mixture just yet because I'd like to get it perfected first. And I guess instead of looking at myself down here, I need to look up there at the camera. But you know, let's swap over to, let's see, let's take a look here. I'll let you look at that for, yeah. So it's coming out. I'm getting close to, I'm getting pretty close to creating that that texture with, and I did some different, different types there. And just to show how we're working on to be able to do different colors. And that's not painted, just so you know, that's mixture straight on the base. So yeah, if I can get that mixture right and be able to create whatever color, I'm looking at being able to create any color of the Crackle base there. So, in one step also. So there's not multiple steps. It's literally slap it on the base and it works. So, so I'll be working on that. What we got left here? You can see it's starting to get there with the yellow. Yes. Let's see if we can get another coat on it. And then maybe we'll slip around and find something else that I missed. I think I tore that, or I didn't have enough paint on my brush. Don't overwork it, Billy. Let's see. Right. Let that one dry, and what we'll do is we'll get a little bit of gray. I'm going to get Army Painter Uniform Gray. Let's see. Yeah, that's what we're going to use. One more palette here. And let's turn it back here, and let's just see if we can't get that little, not grenade, a little canister thing here, just a different color. Okay. That'll be just so it stands out. It's just a little different there. Get a little bit of the... I do believe I need to get some gloss non oil. Don't have any. Could make it gloss, but right now let's just go over the silver details here. A little bit. There's not much. Okay. Hey, I'm staying on camera. Plus. All right. Okay. That's enough of that one. And the flesh shade. Well, take a look and we'll see what it does. Well, if I don't like it, I can always go repaint, right? Let me just do a little bit on the bottom of the shield here. Yeah. It'll be okay. Not a whole lot, just enough to get in there. Get down in the crevice. Okay. Oops. It's the sword. Arm. There. Okay. But and let's see if see what the yellow's looking like. It's getting better there. It's bad. That coat will actually do. That'll be the solid coat there. Go ahead and mix up some magic wash. Waiting on him. So the magic wash. I don't like the grunginess of a lot of the Space Wolf paint schemes so much. So painting everything with just Agrax for the shade, I think it would dirty up the model. So what I'm doing is I'm gonna add some Drakenhof Nightshade here, back here, and we're gonna add a little bit of Army Shade, Army Painter's Dark Tone. Probably 50-50 mixture of those two. And then I've got a little bottle here of the the acrylic floor polish. And what that's going to do is I'm using it as a thinner. You probably could use another probably, I don't know that the Lime medium would work. I think Army Painter puts out a shade thinner there, but I'm looking at this being really thin, and normally test it because I don't want it to shade everything blue, but I want it thin enough that it's going to drop down in the in all the cracks there. And I'll show you what I'm looking at here. Let's find one and let's get you up close so that you can see. Okay. So right here on the back, well, let's go test here. You can see how that's fooling around there. Well, let's watch here on the back. So what I'm doing, you see how that fell into the cracks there? Just like most washes do. This one is just, it's thinned down a little bit, and I'm using it sparingly. I'm not, or selectively, I guess is the term, of where I want the that shade to be. I want to put it and I want it where I want it, and I want it to stay out where I don't. Now, with it being so thin, I'm pretty sure if I painted this over the whole model, probably would not be a problem. But the polish there will turn whatever you're painting it on to a glossy look. But I intended to seal the model in paint anyway with a matte varnish, so that's going to take care of that. I believe so. That is going to complete the model, other than the basing. I could, well, a little bit here. There we go. I could get some agrax on the skulls there, and I think I will. I do like the white. I think the white tabard there, I think it's offset pretty well. I thought about shading it and opted not to. Let's get a little bit of nose itching. Let's get this. Should mix some of that up into a bottle. Let's find the agrax here and get a little bit of it on the skulls. Oh, I guess I could get back on camera here. And let's put a little bit on the purity seal. Don't know. The couch. Little darken up some of the areas there. All right. Good. That's strange. Set that down. Alright, so we can get the camera. I believe. Let's do this. Okay. Let me give you a look. So I'm not gonna. I don't believe I'm gonna put the little white dots in the eyes that I could. Because a lot of times I'll mess that up as well. I probably wonder if I have a. I've got a shining silver from Army Painter. I realized that the sword there. I put the. You look, it kind of dirtied that up a little more than I wanted it to. So let's edge that. So give it a little look. That's a little better. Brought the shine back out in it. Let's do the same here. A little bit of shine back there. Yeah, I'm not the best on going back and highlighting after I've shaded, which I probably should, but one of those things. So I did take time. I wanted to make sure that I finished out the video and got it posted on finishing the units. And I did take time to get some paint on the others. So you could see. We got these guys ready for battle. They are ready to go in and do some work. So the other two, I've still got some shading and stuff to do on those to get it up to par with this one there. But yeah, I'll work on that and try to get some bases on it, and then we'll try to get to another video. And just a quick look on the other things that I've been, or one of the other things that I've been working on. I told you I was working on my daughter's army, and here is the Scorbeck Lord there. So she wanted what she calls sandcrons. So that's what we did. And we've got cracked earth around on the there, and we're having a sandy type base that he's going to be on. So we're going to probably do some of the blue for the energy on these. So we've got some work to do there. But that will be for another day. So now we're, I guess, nearly done other than basing for him. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned. I should be able to put together some more videos there now that things have slowed to a low roar. So thanks again, and we'll see you soon. Bye now.